Hello, everybody. Sessually here. I'm gonna be reviewing the new update on that just dropped this Friday. Sorry I wasn't able to post it on Friday. I was planning on to, but I was at our friend's house, etc., etc., etc. So let's get right into it. So new content and systems. I'll be posted. I'll be I'll have like screenshots of like what I'm gonna be talking about. All right. So, first thing first, the new win mantra, twister kicks. I've seen a couple videos on it and it looks pretty good. You should check out the Agamatsu video on it. I'll probably link that in my description. The ice card round spark has been added. It's like basically all you do is just you just go like kind of like you go in a ball and it creates like a lot of pressure. I would recommend a lot of people use it. It looks a little goofy, but I would say some people should use it depending on your build. Certain tools are now displayed. I'm gonna be honest. Certain tools are now displayed in your inventory. This can be configured in the settings menu to either disable it or make it so these 3D icons will only show when you hover over them. That is a very good update, but like it's kind of like it's cool, but like I don't. It's not really that game breaking or like crazy. Um, you can now view your guild members in a guild based editor. Note that these are new. This is a new feature. Some okay, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. You can now click on it on guild icons in the player list to pull up information on the guild. Okay, that's pretty good content. Pretty good quality of life type of thing. Inventory categories that can now be collapsed. Okay, that's a pretty good quality of life type of thing, just like the other one. Guild base edits now can refresh without you needing to open and close the base editor. Okay. Uh, oh yeah, I was just looking at this earlier with my guild. Added 26 new guild emblems, courtesy of Newtons. Thank you, Newtons. And all the new guild emblems, they are really nice. I changed up my like symbol a little bit, and I changed like the color. It's a really nice one. I may uh I may like let people join my guild soon. I don't know, maybe. Just Korean animations have been reworked and are to be more readable. I think that's a pretty good quality of life type of thing because I'm gonna be honest, fighting fists in Just Korea, I don't know what it is, but it's so hard because like the animations are really hard to read, especially with the big ass hats like the I forget the name, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just really annoying to fight, and I can barely read their you know read the attacks. So that's really good because I don't think Just Korea had any you know how like the weapons they have like a little like white like line like we know when you swing your sword in the game, the little white thing. I think that yeah, I saw a video earlier today about that. I may show like a clip or something about it in a moment. Most secondary equipment components, AE, Pale, Assassin Mask, are no longer toggled off when you hide them. What? I would have to look at that. Okay, another good thing. Oath removal. You can now remove any oath from with Yunshul. Doing so will remove all its abilities and passives, and will recall any mantras that are over your new slot cap, but will enable you to seek out other oaths. Once you've broken an oath, you will be branded as an oath breaker. Some oaths will be permanently barred to to you on a character if you break them. You may also suffer other repercussions if you break your oath, so beware. Yunshul Wish CD has been reset. Okay. I think that's a really good thing for a lot of builds, especially like old builds, like old verse one builds. Maybe I would say, and I think this is a really good quality of life thing. Yeah. Let's get on to the balancing of tweaks. Combat log leadership for PvE deaths, lenient 75. That's it. That's just like if you die or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take it like a you if you go back into the video like around like 30 seconds to 1 minute, that should be there. Reduce secondary requirement for getting resonance. Held back players that were getting their belt faster than expected. Okay. Um, reducing chain chaining horizontal mobility. Moves back in quick succession will now reduce their horizontal mobility. This debuff is no longer applied if if you move hits an enemy. Oh, if your move hits an enemy. Damaging an enemy at close range will also remove this debuff. This should mean that that aggressive high speed builds don't get nerfed, but track star builds that play very passively get nerfed. That sounds really good, honestly. I think that's one of the better updates. I'm not gonna lie. I have been seeing a bunch of like track star builds that just like run around and just like like they all they do is like use Jet Striker and then like I can parry it and stuff. It's just really annoying. So what they do is they just run around and then they try to like down slam you and they just start using monsters and stuff. So I think that's a very good uh deterrence for from Jet Striker like run around and just hit motherfuckers build. Um Slide cooldown on a parry stun increased. Okay. To zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.5. I don't. That's not really. I don't think that'll be like a really big, huge change, but that it may impact some builds. Maximum momentum conga clutch ring slides are no longer counterintuitively slower than the base. I can't. This is stupid. Then the base momentum conga slides. Okay. Vanishing Wrath no longer always teleports you and your opponent. Instead, teleporting you to the closest point next to them. Fix Vanishing Wrath not being 365 degrees per. Okay. Curse of Bloodthirsty no longer drains your health with whipped M1s instead of. Oh, okay. So like Curse of Bloodthirsty kind of got a bit of a buff. So if you miss an M1, you won't like lose your health HP. You'll just lose some blood. That's fine. Water off a duck's back now removes splash potion status effects when you vent. Okay. Andor Scream now has an insta cast move as well as being usable by holding H. Okay, that's pretty good for PVE. Ring of Pestilence prog now applies to passive health regen buffs as well. Okay, AE like potions, campfires, and stuff like that. Um, Blocking a splash potion now greatly reduces its duration and effectiveness. This update had heavily nerfed the new oath salt chemist. I'm gonna be honest, like I kind of knew this was coming, so I didn't really make any builds for it. So I'm gonna be honest, that was kind of smart of me. I kind of knew this was coming because I've seen I'll probably link Supa's video on it. He was making like a build on it where I think it was he was using Metal Eater and he was just using his fists and stuff so nobody could use mantras or like the oath so nobody could else could use mantras, but he uses like his Metal Eater to use mantras. It was really broken, I'm not gonna lie. Even though he was like 10 like level 10, he could like take on a level 20. It was really interesting. Anyways, Bionic Salts, instead of completely removing passive positive effects for your enemies, now instead halves positive effects. Bionic Salts somewhat reduces the negative effects on your throne potions for your allies. Okay, that's a huge nerf. Drinking auto brew pots now replace others drink mode auto brew slots on a cooldown if they share buffs. Okay, that's direct nerf the that's a dragon nerf the Supa. Throw mode auto brew slows aren't affected. Um, Parkour and climbing now disabled when you're chugging a potion. Heavy nerf. Reduce effectiveness of posture weakness pots. Heavy nerf. Reduce the effectiveness of ether drain pots. I mean, even though that's nerf, I think it's still a huge thing that still needs to be looked at. I'm gonna be honest. Like I haven't personally, I haven't fought anybody that has used Salt Chemist. Surprisingly, seeing how big it's gotten, like it's a really good oath. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't really fought anybody who's used it against me. So increase slide friction on ice. Ice no longer reduces your increase. Oh, okay. So you just slide for longer on ice. Okay. Ice no longer reduces the slide friction if you have a warding resonance active. Melts ice. Duh. Okay. Uh, reduce range scaling on sealess slashes. Okay, that's really good because I hate sealess slashes. It catches me off guard because they do it from like a mile away. Um. Okay. Let's uh fix dash not scaling with upgrades. Okay. Speed buff potions are now less effective while swimming. Pretty good. Speed boost procs in general are slightly less effective while swimming. Okay. It's just a bunch of nerfs to Salt Chemist, which I'm not against, but it is what it is. Shadow Katana crit CD increased to 4.5 seconds to 6 seconds. Second slash is now a confirm and won't proc if you whiff. Lowered crit posture damage on the aftercuts. Okay. Increased shatter sky shatter kick ether cost is from 60 to 120. Bro, you would not believe how like I fought sky shatter kick. Dude, it does like a bar of my HP. And like I have like 30 to like 40 physical and like 500 some odd HP. It still does like a bar of my HP. Holy. Um decrease sky shatter kick range from 25 to 20. Okay, it's pretty good. Sky scatter shot. Fuck. I'm sorry. I keep stuttering. Sky Shatter Kick now has an additional audio cue before dealing damage. Okay. Sky Shatter Kick now correctly stuns opponents. Strong Left is now correctly stuns opponents. Reduced anklets of a scene swing speed from zero point 0.9 to 0.88. Reduced Flamekeeper Cestus to swing speed from 88 to 80.86. Legion Cestus swing speed from 0.87 to 0.86. It's just a balancing. It's really good. I'm gonna be honest. Like I have been seeing like a bunch of new like more prevalent builds with like super fast like swing speeds, and I have like huge hats so I can't see nothing. Imagine if someone was using like a was using let's say like what's his name? Trying to remember the name. Who is it again? No, always AFK. Imagine they use always AFK hair and like a huge hat. You can literally not even see their swings. Like that. That's kind of a little scary. I'm gonna be honest. What else? Fixed velocity doing one more tick of damage to the user than it should be. Okay, that's pretty bad, and it's pretty annoying because I use velocity on my main build. Um, reduce nullifying clarity damage boost to 15 to 10. Okay, this is a little nerf, but it's okay. Diluvian mechanism mobs now aggro at Wavestar. I did see a video. It was like some dude like sneaking the entire time while he was doing it. That's probably why. Eclipse Kick now has a hyper armor during the tail end of the wind up. Okay. Lowered hover height on the Spring Spark Flame Ballista, reduced damage. Honestly, Flame Ballista is it's literally just Sakuna. It's literally just based off Sakuna. Um, Exhaustion Strike hitbox reduced. It now has end lag on whiff. Increased Iron Tether from 12 seconds to 15 seconds. Fixed firmly planted, not reducing chilled speed debuff. Increase chilled proc on duration on Rising Wind from 1 second to 2 second. Ice slants to 1 second to 2 second. Let's see. Receiving multiple talents at once now considerably speeds up their transition so that not you're sat waiting for 10 talents to flick by. Okay, that's a little good quality of life, I guess. Reduce cooldowns on guild edits. Okay, added a system to endure that balancing on potions applied to older potions too. Okay, that's a really good thing from like I remember seeing something about the what's it called the I remember seeing something about the what was it? Oh yeah, I remember seeing something about the Metallica like thing like potions like speed potions. Oof, that like you go way too fast, so that's really good. Um, and then there's just a bunch of it's just a bunch of fixes. I'll put it on the screen right now. I don't really want to go through this because the video is getting way too long. But yeah, oh yeah, Keltorian Tide Knight is now bankable for knowledge, and that's about it really. I'll be putting on like all like the update log